So on this lesson we are going to create a presentation with 3D model and use the morphine animation on it. So on this lesson we are going to cover mostly 5 things from where we can find 3D models. Then we will learn about basic 3D animation. Then we will do the morphine presentation in PowerPoint, and step by step how we can design it and then export that file into a video file. So let's go to it. So over here you can see that this is our PowerPoint. Over here let's go and select a blank presentation. So we want to import our 3D model. So to get the 3D model we have to go to our browser and look for sketchfab.com. On sketchfab.com you have to create your account. I have already created my own account. From here we have to look for the 3D model that we want to use for our presentation. So for this lesson let's look for any Ferrari model car. Alright, so we can see that we have many cars over here. Few are paid, few are not payable. So over here you can see this model of 3D is $9.99. So if you want to purchase you can do that. If you don't, you can use the free options, right? So let's look for the model from here. So over here you can see that this is the car that we have selected. We can look for this car as well. Let's see which one works perfectly. So sometimes what happens when you download this file, some might work, some might not working on our PowerPoint. So play around with it. Whichever 3D model works perfectly you can use that. So let's wait for it to load over here. As I have downloaded the 3D file, let's go and insert that file. So we will go to this insert ribbon and go to 3D model. From here we will go to this device and let's look for the file that we have downloaded. This is the file we have downloaded. Let's install it. So basically I have installed a Tesla car model over here. So let's go and just adjust its size. Let's use the alignment tool. Align center, align middle. All right, now I want to have a side view. You can see that we can find out all of the views from here. So there are different type of views that we have. So let's take a side view, this view. All right, and now we know how we can insert our 3D model. Also we can select this panel. You can hide it, unhide it. Click over here 3D model option. You can manually do all of this height and width customization, and also you can place an alternative text if sometimes your file is missing. That time this text will help you out to figure it out. For example, Tesla car. All right, let's close it. So now we are going to design on this 3D model. So now as we have placed our Tesla car, let's duplicate it. All right, and let's use the transition morph. All right, so now over here I want to change this 3D model position to right. All right, So now we can use our morph transition. Great. So now if we see that this morph, what it will does is, let's preview it. It will show the side automatically and it will look as if the car is rotating, right? So this morph option also works with text and other symbols as well, or shape. So now let's see how we can use morph with shape. So let's go to insert, and over here we are going to use a shape. So let's take a rectangle for now. So let me just create a rectangle and let's change the color. uh, let's uh, let's put something yellowish and let's send it to, let's bring this forward. All right, and we will remove the shape outline. No outline. Let's change the color to something else. Okay, let's copy this shape and paste it over here, and let's paste this on the right hand side. On the right hand side. uh, all right, so now let's go to transition, morph, and let's preview it. Okay, so now let's preview it. So with the 3D model card, the shape of this rectangle also been changing its position. So now let's take a new slide, blank slide. Let's place it on top. Over here we will be just going and download a logo. Image, and we will download the logo. Let's just download it. Great, now let's go and insert that logo. All right, now on this graphic option, let's convert it to shape. Now what I want to do, I want to go to the design. Let's select the background, eyedropper tool, and we have created this logo. Now let's duplicate another slide. Let's make it smaller. Let's undo it. Let's go to this option over here. Let's click on lock aspect ratio and then make it a little bit smaller and place it on top. And also this Tesla part, let's select all of them and group it. And this Tesla, we will place it over here. All right, now we will bring that 3D model over here. So let's go to insert 3D model. We can just copy it and paste it over here, and let's click on this 3D model, and we are going to change this car position, right? Let's see which position it looks better. All right, and on this background, let's use gradient. Let's take this hexacode and use it over here on this color. And place the hexacode. So all of the color of them will be changing. Great. Now I want to place an effect to it. Let's place it at center. Let's just place this format with a shape. Let's insert a shape like this, and let's change the color with this hexacode. All right, let's send it to back. Great. Now let's give them to an animation or transition as morph. So let's see what happens. Great. So now let's go to our home and let's try to see what happens. So over here you can see that our slide have a different type of design, and we have able to use that morph for it. So let's copy it, the logo, and paste it over here so that it have some kind of branding to it. Let's copy this and paste it over here onto it. We are just gonna copy the logo and let's paste it over here. Let's take the Tesla and let's paste it over here, and we have to change its color. Let's change the color to darker, and let make it a little bit transparent. All right. Great. Now we have finally able to complete it. So let's go to file. Let's first see what happens. So this is our final design that we have created through 3D models and morph transition. All right, so now we need to export it as video. So we will go to our file, we will go to this export, we will go to this export option, create a video, and let's create the video. It will take some time. Let's wait for it, and it is going to create a video presentation for us. All right, so let's go and see where is our video presentation. So this is the video presentation that have been created. And see, very easily you have been able to create a video as well as some professional presentation for yourself. So I hope you have understood how you can use these 3D models and you can export it as a video and play around with Microsoft PowerPoint so that you can have lots of design in mind and you can implement it. So see you on the next lesson.